So this is Laura, and Laura is actually the reason that I got that Mint Press news story. Laura sent it to me. So shout out to Laura for that. And thank you for that, Laura. But here's something else about Laura. Laura has municipal broadband. So here's what Laura had to say. We did a story about Decatur, Georgia, and how they're being bullied by Comcast because they want to build a municipal broadband system. Here's what Laura tweeted to me. Decatur being bullied by Comcast is exactly what they did in Longmont, Colorado. While we were deciding to create a municipal broadband program, Comcast was using different shell companies to fearmonger over all the problems we would create. Now, we covered what happened in Longmont on this show. We voted for municipal broadband, this is Laura, as a ballot measure over what to do with the miles of fiber optic cables crisscrossing our town after a Sprint telephone company left Colorado. Comcast spent millions trying to lobby the people of Longmont with their lies. They almost succeeded in muddying the waters enough. Municipal broadband passed by a narrow margin. This was years before Ajit Pai repealed net neutrality. Everyone that signed on to the Next Light broadband was grandfathered in to get internet services for $49 per month for life. We are so happy with our decision. One of the happiest days of my life was when I was able to give Comcast all their equipment back, canceled my contract with them because they couldn't match Nextlight's price, and walked away from that evil company for the rest of my life. Fighting for municipal broadband, or she says this, fight for municipal broadband, but watch out for Comcast because there is nothing they won't do to derail the public good. Good luck in your endeavors. So I responded, thank you for sharing this. I do a lot of Muni broadband net neutrality coverage, so we'll definitely mention this tomorrow on the show. That was a couple days ago. It wasn't tomorrow. It was a few days later. So are you currently enjoying municipal broadband in Longmont then? She says, yes, it's fantastic. We no longer have to worry about our internet provider throttling sites. It's been a year since net neutrality was killed, but I know they are just waiting to make the internet like cable. Nextlight, which is her internet, is fast and reliable internet. So Longmont, Colorado did what we talk about doing. They said, hey, we're going to build our own internet infrastructure, Comcast. We're not going to rely on you anymore. We're not going to rely on big cable. We're going to build our own internet infrastructure. And Comcast tried to stop them from doing that. They spread their misinformation to try to stop them from doing that. Longmont did it anyway. And there you have a firsthand success story from Laura. Laura enjoys internet at $49 a month for life. And she enjoys fast, reliable internet where they're committed to giving people quality internet because the city is running it. So when you take the internet out of big cable's hands and put it into the hands of cities and municipality, that's how you beat big cable. And that's how you solve the problem of net neutrality once and for all. Laura, thank you for sharing your story. There is yet another success story in Longmont, Colorado of municipal broadband. And we followed the struggle that Longmont, Colorado had, and they had a big one. But it worked in Longmont. So what happened after Longmont? Fort Collins, Colorado said they want to do it because they saw how it worked for Longmont. They wanted to do it. Municipal broadband spreads like cable, like cable wires. And Fort Collins faced the same red tape. They faced the same propaganda from Comcast, but they're fighting it and they're trying to win, and they're going to win. The state of Tennessee is looking for a statewide municipal broadband network. Why is the state of Tennessee doing that? Well, because Chattanooga was the first state to go for municipal broadband. Or excuse me, Chattanooga City. I just call it Chattanooga State. Chattanooga was the first city to go for Muni broadband. They did it years ago. They were ahead of the curve. They have the best internet in the country at a very reasonable price, cheaper than what most people pay for internet. So there's a success story out of Longmont. Muni broadband, city-owned internet is the way to go. And that's why I'm fighting for it in Pasadena. It's been a long fight, but I'm still working on it, and I'm not going to stop. And I'm going to try to get the city to join Next Century Cities, which, by the way, that's an organization. Next Century Cities is an organization that your city or municipality can join for free that helps provide resources on how to build a municipal broadband project in your city, how to build city-owned internet in your city. It's free to join. And if you want to take it a step further, you can get an analysis done by the Institute of Local Self-Reliance. It can be done. It is affordable. Charmont, Massachusetts just did it. They're a town of 7,000 people. No matter how big or small your city is, you can do this. So there's a little bit of optimism. There's a little bit of optimism. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your news on with Ron.